Welcome to Black History Monday, the show that takes you on a journey through Black history to expose our contributions, as well as many racial massacres hidden from history. So sit back, free your mind, and follow me on this journey. The Wilmington Insurrection. The Wilmington Insurrection of 1898, also known as the Wilmington Massacre of 1898, or the Wilmington coup of 1898, occurred in Wilmington, North Carolina on Thursday, November 10, 1898. It is considered a turning point in post-Reconstruction North Carolina politics. The event initiated an era of more severe racial segregation and effective disenfranchisement of African Americans throughout the South, a shift already underway since passage by Mississippi of a new constitution in 1890, raising barriers to voter registration. Laura Edwards wrote in a Democracy Betrayed article in the year 2000, "What happened in Wilmington became an affirmation of white supremacy, not just in that one city, but in the South and in the nation as a whole, as it affirmed that invoking whiteness eclipsed the legal citizenship, individual rights, and equal protection under the law that blacks were guaranteed under the 14th Amendment." Sounds remarkably like current events. The white press in Wilmington originally described the event as a race riot caused by blacks. However, over time, with more facts publicized, the event has come to be seen as a coup d'etat, the violent overthrow of a duly elected government by a group of white supremacists. It is claimed to be the only such incident in American history. Other late Reconstruction-era violence did not result in a direct coup or removal and replacement of elected officials by unelected individuals. The coup occurred after the state's white Southern Democrats conspired and led a mob of 2,000 white men to overthrow the legitimately elected local fusionist government. They expelled opposition to black and white political leaders from the city, destroyed the property and businesses of black citizens built up since the Civil War, including the only black newspaper in the city, and killed an estimated 60 to more than 300 people. What happened that day was nearly lost to history. For decades, the perpetrators were cast as heroes in American history textbooks. A former congressman led the crowd that day. He had given the editor-in-chief an ultimatum: destroy your newspaper and leave town forever, or we will wreck it for you. They burned the Daily Record to the ground. The black victims were wrongly described as instigators. It took nearly a century for the truth of what had really happened to begin to creep back into public awareness. Today, the old site of the Daily Record is an empty church parking lot, an ordinary-looking square of matted grass on a tree-lined street in historic Wilmington. The Wilmington Journal, a successor of sorts to the old Daily Record, stands in a white clapboard house across the street. But there's no evidence of what happened there in 1898. But history serves higher purposes than blame. It can be employed in understanding the remnants of that white supremacist regime today and learning how to defeat the ills of Jim Crow truly. In honoring the past and the victims of Wilmington, history places the responsibility of racial equality at the feet of all political parties and all Americans. Next week, Monday, we will continue on this journey as we walk through the doors of history. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Click the notification bell so you'll be notified when we upload new videos. Find The Awakening Frequency on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. Research is key. Always do your own research and never just listen to what people tell you. We are the awakening frequency. Out of the millions of potential subscribers, we just want to reach one so each one can teach one. Peace.